Hello, hello! Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Syko, Rain, back here with some more Plague Inc. And today, we get to move on.
We get to kill the world with something new.
Because we were so good at...
We were. It only took us, 9 tries?
Yeah, I think it was 8. Bacteria, I don't remember. It was a lot. We got the virus stuff unlocked. There's still tons of things to be unlocked.
Ooh, bioweapons.
But this is what we're on. We're on viruses now. And along with that also starts to unlock, modify genetic coding. So I remember something got unlocked when I was checking this out. Here it is right here. Darwinist is unlocked. These are things that get unlocked. I don't know how they're picked, if it's at random or what, but I want to, I think...
Just play it with just a clean virus.
Exactly. Just play it through without any modifications, and then we'll toy around with those after we've done everything else. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move in here. We're doing the normal, and you guys know the drill. If you've been watching the series, you know what's going down. Charlie Brown. We need to come up with a new name. This is a virus. What do you want to call it?
The festering plague.
You're just trying to get me to not spell things correctly. Right?
Hey, you did fine. You only spelled plague right, though, because it was right above it, didn't you?
No. I spelled plague right because I've already made several of the thumbnails for this.
Oh, okay.
For this series, so I know how to spell plague.
So, a virus, to me, okay, this is where I'm going to show my true colors. Everybody's all, antibacterial everything, and we have to clean everything, and we can't vaccinate our kids, and I feel like a virus is more likely to start in the first world because people are stupid.
Right.
So, I feel like we should start it somewhere like the United States or Europe or something.
Should we start it at the island?
Sure. Start it in beautiful old London.
I think that would be the most sense, because let's face it, they're the ones that constantly seem to have eye infections. Anytime you see somebody from the UK, they have an eye infection. Why is there so many eye infections happening there?
I don't know.
Festering plague has infected its first human, weak but used to cold temperatures, and must evolve using DNA points to interact.
So this is just like the bacteria so far.
Yep.
Don't forget to click the bubbles. You get points.
Festering plague is a virus. This means that it randomly mutates rapidly and can be hard to control. It costs DNA points to devolve. Oh, okay. Interesting. So there is some different mechanics going on here into this.
So we might have to worry about spending our points to devolve it instead of evolve it.
So, as you have seen from the last part, it was pretty complicated figuring out the correct formula, if you will, to get everything to happen correctly.
The Golden Stanley Bank crisis. The investment bank reported catastrophic losses today due to a technical error in their random number generator.
Wow. It looks like
use a D20. It works better.
There you go. D20.
for banks everywhere.
D100, then you don't have to worry about it. It looks like that we're going to have to come up with a new concept of how we're going to tackle this. We can't use the same thing.
Right.
Which, in my opinion, is a good thing, because if you're playing the same thing over and over again, what would be the point?
It would be boring.
And there's no way that this would have that good of a rating if that was the case. So
unless people are just evil like me and just like to see the world burn.
Yes. Festering plague has mutated and developed the rash symptom without using DNA points. Rashes is okay.
Well, we do have some points. Do we want to do anything to it?
No, not yet.
Make it more infectious?
No. Oh, infectious might be
no
good.
Symptoms, but make it get some more people. So
Transmission. How we want it to spread this go round.
It's a virus. Viruses are usually airborne or waterborne.
Okay. We haven't gotten anything saying that airborne and waterborne isn't going to be.
And remember, it was like the exact opposite when we were doing it before, and it's like, oh, planes are clean, so only airborne diseases will work. And you're like, that's the backwards, but that's how it was.
No, it wasn't that way.
It had to be like level 2 airborne. or level 2 waterborne to get on the ships.
Okay.
Sure.
I will assume you knew what you're talking about there, but the way you said that sounded completely incorrect to me, so...
Well, the way it was written was completely incorrect when we were playing it.
It all makes logical sense in the game.
Logic has no place in the world, especially not when it comes to viruses.
Logic has everything to do with it, especially when it comes to gaming.
No.
Yes.
No.
All games are logical. Logically speaking.
You're illogical.
You're logical.
I will Vulcan mind meld with you.
Mom's illogical.
True.
Want to do water as well?
Sure.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we have the transmissions going. The whole illogical thing is working out really well for us so far, but it reminded me of this thing about by the time this comes out, more than likely we won't have any more information. Stephen Hawking has apparently come up with a concept of festering plague has mutated and developed the sweating symptom without using DNA points. Okay. He's come up with a theory on stuff never actually disappearing into a black hole. It's basically frozen on the event horizon. It never actually enters the black hole. So any information, any people, any objects, any of that stuff is actually saved. It's like the ultimate memory device.
Do you think that they would be like just in stasis, or would they still go on?
Well, because time slows down so much. We've
already seen the London Olympics thing.
Mystery still surrounds the postponed London. Yeah,
I've been there, done that.
It's very early on. He hasn't released any actual paper or anything like that yet, but as far as I know. But essentially, he's saying it's like a memory bank, like because everything is forever preserved in it. The problem is you have to then collapse the black hole and be able to recover any of this stuff without it completely breaking apart.
That's going to be the next thing that all the gamers want instead of a solid-state drive.
Right? You want black hole
I want
drives?
a black hole drive.
Yeah.
So we haven't made it off the island yet. I think we need to bump up that transmission.
Bump up the jam. Bump up the jam. We'll still do the more airborne. I've never seen what is in between this.
I don't know.
I don't think I have.
Me either.
But maybe we have.
We'll see.
I feel like we've kind of gone through everything. It just at this particular point, it just doesn't seem.
Now we've got fever, rashes, and sweating.
All right, so we need to devolve.
Think so?
Yeah, it's going to be too obvious that stuff's going wrong. Symptoms. Oh, it's going in a straight line too. We're going to devolve.
Devolve fever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We don't want people to know about it yet.
And they can't die yet. We haven't infected anybody.
Yeah,
We've only infected like 1,000 people.
Fevers definitely kill people. We gotta watch out for that.
Yeah. And we got to get off the island. We want to be continental.
Well, you'd think somebody infected would have flown by now. Actually, I remember this being the case. All of them kind of going slow at the get-go, and then it would just kind of take off all of a sudden. So. I'm
just in a hurry to watch the world die.
Obviously.
It's been a rough week at work. This is how I de-stress.
Right.
I see these numbers and I can imagine, I can like put names to them and stuff.
Wow.
It's not quite as bad as actually building a sim of the person and killing
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good.
Boom.
Oh, see, we've already made it to China, so.
Well, there you go. It was a business flight.
Yep.
They were going over to England to talk about their wares.
They had no business going to China. Sorry. That was funny to me.
What, is that a line from a movie?
No, you just said it was a business flight, and then they got the plague.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. They had no business
going to China. And now they're going to Russia.
See, it's moving. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay, we have 11 points.
Alright, so now
we made it to Canada so quick.
We might want to work on it being resistant.
Anemia.
Yeah, that would probably get rid of that one as well, right?
Might be a good idea. See if it's in the same line.
Holy cow, this thing is moving quickly now.
It's the airborne.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back into here.
Anemia might be okay. That just makes you tired.
Okay, so we're gonna
that's
we're
just
gonna
like
keep
low
that
iron
one.
count in your blood.
But the
Transmissions,
we want to bump that.
Yeah.
And then we can see what this is. Evolve Extreme
Bioaerosol.
That sounds weird. It sounds like some kind of like...
To me, that sounds like when you sneeze and a little bit of spit comes out, and so it's like that mist.
Yeah.
Global warming. Hot countries getting hotter. Thanks for the tip.
Okay, so then we want to increase its resistance.
We made it to Iceland.
Sweet. But we got to increase its resistance to hot.
Yes. But we are hitting a lot of the countries that were hard to get to, so that's
good. All the little islands.
Yeah.
Oh
Iceland,
my gosh!
New
Look at all the
Zealand.
red going everywhere.
Yeah. We hit a good
cow.
hub city,
Well, it is England.
right? Heathrow. It's a terrible place, you know.
All right.
If you want to get a disease.
Okay, so we can do this now. So let's go
Or
ahead.
before we do that, we should go to the abilities and do the hardening and the heat resistance or the viral. Oh, that's instability. We don't want that.
Instability.
So that's where it mutates all on its own. But
And it becomes more unstable, increasing random mutations. No, we
which
don't
is
want
good,
that.
but we want to
We
get
want
the heat resistance.
So they do change some of this stuff
Yeah.
then. So this is kind of all different as well, which is very cool. We're going to go ahead and pump into that. We don't need to worry about cold. Now we can go back here, see how many points we need for this.
20.
20, and we have 15.
Okay, that won't take long.
Yeah, that's not going to take long at all. Not long
Here we
at
go.
all.
Oh, no, we only have 19. Okay. There we
There's
go.
20. Okay. Go ahead and pop into that.
All right.
And then we're going to stick with that for the...
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so there will be no more making it spread via other things. That will be how this... What is it called again?
This
Festering
festering
plague is spread across the world. Now, are we getting any hot areas yet? India?
Well, South Africa's pretty hot. Brazil's hot. Australia's hot. There's a new minor disease spreading. In a normal checkup, a doctor in the UK found a new disease which has been named festering plague. If I found a minor disease, I'd name it festering plague.
Right? Minor diseases? Oh, yeah.
It appears to be mostly harmless, but we
Ultimate
named it
death.
festering plague anyway.
Oh, I just found this new minor cold symptoms. It just gives you the sniffles. Oh, wait, what is it called? Extreme hemorrhaging. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease.
Whoever named it just had a hunch.
Right? Well, they're like, if I'm going to put my stamp on something, I'm going to put my stamp on something, right? I'll be known for something.
Do you remember how we changed this to the world instead of just the UK for the infected numbers?
Yes, just like that.
Cool.
Basically, just click on the ocean, and you get that number.
Excellent.
So this is spreading
Oh,
quick.
look! There goes Greenland.
Okay, so
Uh-oh, the UK has started working on a cure. Okay, so we gotta instabilize.
but that instability just means it mutates faster. Then it'll kill itself out. We gotta look at the
drug
other thing.
resistant, maybe.
Festering plague has mutated and developed the insomnia symptom without using DNA points. That's a fine one to get without spending points. But we need to go into abilities and evolve drug resistance. Yeah. So this line.
Hover over that one again. That just makes it random mutations, but that does make it harder to decode the DNA and find a cure for it. I think.
No, it does not.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
It
The
just-
genetic hardening. Was
Yeah,
the one
that's
we
all
wanted.
that
Do you want to
stuff
do
right
that?
there.
The genetic hardening? We can.
Sure. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So as far as spreading goes, I think we're doing just fine. We're already on every. The only thing we don't have is Madagascar. Isn't that Madagascar?
That
So
is.
we need to do the heat thing because it's hot there, right?
Yes, but I mean it's doing okay and hot. It's not spreading as
it's there.
fast. Oh,
We're
there we go. See?
So we're on every continent. There's no
Yep.
islands that.
Nope.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about that.
Oh, see, if you don't click them fast enough, they go away.
I got them all. I got them all. What's the problem?
Stress me out, man. Gotta click the
Whatever.
bubbles as soon as they appear.
You're crazy.
I like to
All right,
pop
so
bubbles.
I got a whole bunch of points. I'm going back into the heat
Yes.
because it's still not going into Africa very well. So
Do you
we're
want to do more
gonna
of the genetic
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
hardening?
that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the DNA one? What is that?
The DNA one?
Yeah, that one.
Evolve genetic
reshuffle. Yeah, we want to do that when we have enough points.
Right. Oh, dude, this thing is spreading like wildfire.
No, it's spreading like festering
I
plague.
used to say wildflowers.
It spreads like wildflowers.
They spread like wildflowers.
They do spread.
They do, but not near as fast as wildfires.
That's true.
As we are currently experiencing
Yeah.
here in Washington State.
It's been not a great time to work for a fire department.
Around here too. It's like there's borders closed or something.
Nausea? We don't want no nausea. We have 69 points. We can devolve a few things.
All right, so we're going to symptoms. We're going to devolve which one?
I think the insomnia and nausea.
You want to devolve both of these?
I think so.
Okay. So we're going to devolve that.
I mean, they're already working on a
devolve
cure, but I
that.
don't want anybody else working on a cure. So maybe
Okay.
go back to the
And then
abilities and see if we
we're
can
going to do that
Yeah.
and that.
Yes.
Okay. Do it to it. We'll see what happens here. We're still getting stuff spreading
1%
all
of
over
a
the
cure.
place.
We want to stick with that. We don't want anybody else working on it.
So we still have some spots that just aren't getting hit. That's why I'm very concerned about borders, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's closed their borders yet, right?
No, nobody's closed any borders, and we're on all the islands, which is the most. No, we're not. Yeah, we are on Australia.
Yeah, we're on Australia.
Okay.
It went back to getting the fever. We can't have no fevers.
All right. So we're gonna get rid of fever again.
At the brain. It's the fever and the brain.
Evolve. Yes. Yes. Okay.
First death in Bolivia.
See, this was the problem with
Bad luck or the beginning
whole,
of something terrible.
The whole fever thing. That's why we gotta keep that on the DL so people don't think it's a big deal. Right?
Right. And plus, I mean, we gotta make sure they're all infected and then just kill them fast.
Kill them all.
So we should save up the points so we can just give a bunch of symptoms right away as soon as we
Well, you
infect
just
everybody.
make it so it gets random
Right.
things. It'll do it on its own. Festering plague has been placed on the WHO watch list. That's right, folks. I said WHO. Doctor Who. Although not very
Not
dangerous.
The
Huh?
Doctor Who, not the Who.
Not the Who.
Okay.
Who.
Not very dangerous. Governments warned that a more deadly strain could appear. Only if we have anything to say about it.
Right? See, look at Africa. And we got the heat thing going.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
do.
not spreading.
Insomnia's back. I think we're
going to stick with the insomnia
I
at
think
this
we
point.
can handle insomnia.
Especially with the coverage we've already got. How many people are infected?
6 billion.
Okay, so let's look
2,000
at
have
the...
died.
Where's the stats? Here?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
So world stats, there's only 13% of the world that is healthy at this point.
And there's no countries that we haven't gotten.
So we should be okay, but
we've
somebody's
hit
going to start
everywhere
doing
in
air
Africa,
raids or something like that, right? You
Yeah.
somebody's going to try to like kill off a whole bunch of people
Right.
for no reason.
And Africa's starting to spread. We've gotten every country. So I think we can start probably doing some
All right, so
symptoms.
we're going to go ahead and go back into here
Reshuffle that DNA.
and then put into this.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll let it symptomize. Oh, actually, we can do another one if you want, and then we'll let it.
Oh,
Or do
wow. Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, it's too late now. We already spent it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. We might run out of points.
Festering
so-
plague has mutated and developed the hemophilia symptom
The hemophobia symptom.
without using DNA points. Hey, I read good, okay? It happens.
Yeah.
So, as long as we can get Africa going there, I think we're fine. I
Yeah,
mean,
we've
look
got
at
all the
this.
countries, so even if they close their borders, they're still screwed.
Yeah.
Because every
Look at how
country's
there's
affected.
less than 1 million people. That
Nausea,
no.
go for it.
Yeah, right? Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, there's
Less than 1 billion people.
less than 1 billion. Yeah, 739 million people.
Nausea symptom. Okay.
Okay. Kill them all.
And then once we get the points in here to go this, what do we need for it? We need 35. We'll do that. So we'll just do that the last thing. Oh, it's spreading like crazy in Africa now. We got this. We got this.
Hey, don't get cocky.
We got it.
Got
Festering
fever.
plague has mutated and developed the fever symptom without using
I got
DNA.
the fever.
India has started to send research teams in infected countries hoping that speed up development of a cure for festering plague, pop blue bubbles to destroy the research. We're only at 11%. I think we'll be alright.
Better be.
See, the whole back and forth blue bubble thing, though, it still doesn't make sense.
USA shuts down airports. Too late.
Shh. You're red, USA.
That's like locking the barn door after somebody steals a horse. There's nobody healthy, right? Okay, there's 62 million.
We're fine. Festering
Immune
plague has
suppression?
mutated and developed the immune suppression system without spending DNA points.
Yes.
We only need one more point to do the reshuffle thing one more time.
Okay.
which is the last step of that. Do we have? Are we going to get another point?
I don't know.
That's a problem. Please give us one more point. Festering plague has mutated and developed the coughing symptoms without using DNA points. Well, that's perfect considering it's actually it's an aerosol or whatever.
There we go. There's our points.
All right, so we're going to put into this one right here. Multiple strains of the pathogen now exist, increasing the work needed to develop a cure.
Alrighty.
We can do no more as far as damage is concerned there, so let's hope that...
There are no healthy people left in the world.
Oh yeah! Yay! We are so good at this video game!
We gotta kill them now! But we don't have any points to put into symptoms, so we just have to let it evolve.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen. We got coughing, we got fevers.
Vomiting.
Festering plague has mutated and developed the vomiting symptoms. Vomiting, now that's...
So now they're coughing and vomiting, so they're projectile vomiting now,
yeah, so they're just, if anybody wasn't infected. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for festering plague.
They got 26% already.
What was I going to say? Oh, vomiting is dehydration.
Yeah.
And malnutrition. Festering plague has mutated and developed the cysts symptoms without using DNA points.
Okay.
We got a couple of points, but all we can do is devolve with that, really.
Right.
Everybody's infected. We don't need to worry about that.
Yep, they're working quick on a cure. I don't like it.
Well,
start dying, people.
What can we do here? How many points is that? 17 points is all we need. DNA becomes highly erratic and fragmented, increasing random mutations. 17 points.
What's on the symptoms? Is there anything... how much does anything cost?
This is to devolve only.
Oh, you can't evolve symptoms?
We can...
Oh yeah, we can devolve those things, right?
No, this costs as well. It costs points
okay.
now instead of getting them back. So it does work differently. Okay. Festering plague has mutated and developed the internal hemorrhage. Okay,
that should kill a few folks.
Yeah, this will speed things up here. She's got his finger on the thing, ready for it there. Sorry,
I saw the plane.
You can't pop it that way.
But I want to. But can we get Windows 10 and a touch screen?
For this game, it would make it more entertaining, I suppose.
Well, no. Can you imagine the fingerprints on the screen? I could never use Windows 10.
Applesoft announces the new eye cure device to help cure festering plague. Release date to be determined. Festering plague has mutated and developed the skin lesion symptoms without using... That'll help kill people.
Yeah.
The mutations are happening quickly enough. I think we'll be okay. I hope. I mean, look at the drop.
I know, but I'm just worried about how fast they're finding a cure.
Normal life in UK has begun to break down due to festering plague. Cure research is starting to slow down.
Please, please, please slow down.
Come on.
I'm going too fast.
Come on.
Stop going so fast.
I mean, I don't know how we could have played this one better. Scientists have introduced synthetic genes into festering plague. WHO researchers say that this breakthrough will help cure efforts. Festering plague has mutated and developed into
hemorrhagic shock.
I don't even know what that means.
So, hemorrhaging is when you bleed uncontrollably. Hemorrhagic shock must be going into shock from bleeding so much?
Wow, that's a stretch. I doubt that's the case, because I would be in shock anyway from bleeding.
Hey, we've killed a billion people.
Oh, we're getting a bunch of points. We're starting to get
killing
points.
So many people. So, there we are. 17. Get it.
All right. And boom, evolve. Okay.
All right.
Now what? Now what you got? We got this. We got this. Look at the points are adding up so quick. Festering plague has mutated and developed the necrosis symptom without using DNA. That's gross. We got this.
It's because I named it Festering Plague.
We're already up to 17, 18 points, 19 points. Let's see if we can put into more stuff. Symptoms. What can we do here?
Tumors?
Tumors isn't going to help us. Sneezing? No, we need like that.
Yeah, we need 28 points for that. We'll get that in a second.
Alright, we'll just hold out. Oh yeah. We're almost there. And we're
there we go.
Boom! Total organ failure.
Die, people, die!
You're all dead now. Look at that! Look at the dropping!
Over half the world is dead!
Look at how fast it's going!
Die. Die, suckers. Sorry, am I a mean person?
You're a terrible person.
Indonesia's in anarchy. Well, that's just a normal state of affairs, isn't it? It's the first to fall into anarchy due to festering plague.
Oh,
no cure research coming out of there.
Look at that. We're up to 29,
5 billion.
31. Okay, we got this. Let's go ahead and spend our points. What do we want?
Comas?
Comas? Let's do it. Do comas. Comas are in. Let's do it. What else do we want?
No kidneys? Is that what that is? Oh, diarrhea? Diarrhea's
Yep,
always
let's do
good.
it.
Yeah.
Dehydration in the house. Killing people so fast, Dr. Kevorkian is jealous. Oh, snap.
Oh, they're almost all dead. Look at them. There's less than 1 billion people left on the planet. They can't find a cure. They're all sick.
No,
They can't get off the toilet long enough to find a
Festering
cure.
plague has mutated and developed the systemic infection system.
That's like when you get that MRSA and it just like goes all the way through your body.
Oh gosh, I didn't even talk about MRSA. That's scary right
It's
there.
festering plague. That's what it is. We killed everybody. Look, they're almost all dead.
We got this.
Wow.
Look at
viruses are so much easier to
just
kill the
stopped
world
at
with.
65%.
Viruses are so much easier to kill the
If we've
world
learned
with.
anything from this game, folks, it's that
Profuse bleeding symptom combo. Hemophilia and skin lesions are causing the infected to have blood pouring out of their skin, making festering plague far more dangerous. Why, yes. Yes, it would.
that is disgusting. Oh, that's so gross.
I'm so happy.
Festering plague has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few humans know they are watching the end of history.
As they're pouring blood out of their skin. Bye-bye, guys. It's been fun.
5,000, 2,000.
Mother Nature, you can have the planet
0!
now. Yes!
Oh,
we did
snap!
it! We killed everybody!
Virus victory for us, baby. Festering plague has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Of course it has.
Wait, all life? Or just people?
All. It says all
Did
life.
it kill the trees? I didn't
Is
want to
that
kill
really
the tree.
life? Are you a tree hugger?
No, but I like to eat things that come from trees.
Oh my gosh, are you a tree hugger?
Only
Are
on the
you?
weekends.
Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I was very happy to see that we were successful on our first try and something. I hope you join us for the next one as we continue to play through Plague Inc. Evolved and enjoy killing people on a massive level. If you
really
enjoy
do.
killing people on a massive level, I strongly suggest picking this game up because it is
Or just getting
loads of
help.
fun. What? You don't need help for that. I don't know. It's its own therapeutic measure.
Yes. Do this instead of killing tons of people, is what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay.
Right. Play Plague Inc. And you too can
Destroy the world.
destroy the world.
Woot.
As usual, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time.
Bye-bye. How long did it take us?
Like, no time.
It took a couple years.
Psh. It's easy. Cakewalk.